Roger, you got to do a bit of the old flirting.
Yeah, that's it. Keep it going.
Anyway, let's get started. So, I do believe there's some new discoveries being made, and I would like to look at them as well. So, we're gonna look at that first.
Good.
And there has been something found in the Lebanon as well, a Roman temple in the Lebanon. So I'm just gonna type that in as well. That's just come through as well. Roman Lebanon new discovery. So I think we'll do the one in the north first, and and we'll see what we can dig up actually.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm just gonna get these up here. So right. So this is from the 21st and this is the 21st of the 25th of November. So I'm just going to share this. This is that new find. I don't know anything about this either. So this is new on me. So there it is. Oh wow. Remarkable Roman mosaic found in Rutland Field. So because I got this mixed up with Ruaben, because there was a new site, that villa found in Ruaben recently up near Wrexham.
Yeah, I know that. Yes, that's right.
So this is in Rutland.
Rutland, that's what it is.
So what I'm going to do, right? We're going to play around with this, Roger. We're going to zoom in on that. So that to me looks like they're actually standing on that's the mosaic there beyond that woman's head.
Looks like, yeah.
Oh, you can from this image is great. I've not seen this before. So you've got this really nice wall. You've got how many courses? You've got 3 courses. You've got a lot more courses here, and you've got the border coming into view. So this looks like a pretty intact mosaic there. But this is the first time I've seen this. I've not known anything about this. So this is Thursday, the 25th of November, 2021. We've got the image coming up underneath. A bit of a pause there. It was a family ramble through fields during lockdown last year that led to an oh wow moment. The discovery of a Roman villa complex containing a rare mosaic depicting Homer's The Iliad, now thought to be one of the most remarkable and significant finds of its kind in Britain. So you go, Rog.
So that must be the building of high status. A high status.
Well, no, this did. Yeah. But this is great.
Well, yeah.
This. Look at that. Do you know what we're going to do, Roger? We're gonna love this image in a minute. The first time I've seen this.
This is
so you've got. We're going to look at this a bit more clearly.
I've seen on mosaic. Yeah. It's the best picture I've ever seen.
Yeah, but you've got this nice galosh around the outside there.
Yeah.
So the galosh itself would tell us that this has been created from the Corinthian school of mosaic builders from Cirencester. You've got a nice chariot wheel at the back there.
Very clever.
You've got that figure on the left. Looks quite Persian, actually. So we're going to get this a bit more clearer, actually. But this is the first time I've seen this. Wow. And it's really nicely set. So you've got some really nice pieces on the right. So you've got a nice border, nice galosh, and you've got a nice mosaic. Do you know what I'm thinking, Roger? Right, there's more of it because it looks like this looks like you've got another galosh in between, another panel above.
Yeah.
So we're going to see if we can get more. So the mosaic depicts scenes from Homer's The Iliad about the epic fight between Achilles and the Trojan hero Hector.
But this must be some very special
you've
person
got,
or something. Yeah. Wow.
But the thing is, Rog, right? The thing is, Rog, I've got to chuck this in here, right?
Yeah.
We've got lots of there would have been lots of mosaics once in Britain. And these are the survivors. But then again, you would have needed money to create this.
Well, yeah, there must have been somebody very rich living here, somebody important. I don't know what was the history of the area, what was around there. I don't know at the time.
Do you know what I can clearly see about this? You know that stain in there?
Yeah.
That looks like fire damage.
Yeah, could be. Yeah.
And obviously later on, there's been something else going on with this building. So see what else we can see. The mosaic, the first example found in the UK, displaying scenes from the Greek epic poem, and one of a handful from across Europe, was found beneath a farmer's field in Rutland. Now, if we go down again, there's another panel.
Wow. It's pretty
So
elaborate.
this is actually more than one panel.
Wow, something special this is.
It looks like there's extensive damage caused by a fire.
Yeah, but even so, I wonder what was there.
So, so this has been found in 2020. So this is just basically about a year old being found.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do, we're going to go through the text and we're going to see what else we can get images-wise on the internet. Their investigation revealed the mosaic lies within an elaborate villa complex encompassing a host of other structures and buildings. It is likely to have been occupied by a wealthy individual from the late Roman period. So we're going into the late 200s, into the 300s. A ramble through the fields with the family turned into an incredible discovery, finding some unusual pottery among the wheat piqued my interest and prompted some further investigative work. There we go. We got some of the residents. Later, looking at the satellite imagery, I spotted a very clear crop mark as if someone had drawn on my computer screen with a piece of chalk. This really was the oh wow moment at the beginning of the story. So there we go. We've got human remains there as well.
A good wall there. Well built.
Now that is a really nice constructed wall. We've got a nice
there was money there.
We've got a nice interior and exterior. We've got a nice rammed core.
There was money there.
So the remains of the mosaic measure 11 meters by almost 7 meters.
Wow.
So hang on a minute. Let me just.
That's better than fishbone, is it?
Yeah. Well, no, we got lots of mosaics
better in interest,
in different rooms. But this is one room of. Can you remember yesterday? You know the beam of the ship.
Yeah.
The Newport ship. Was the beam about 6 meters?
I thought he's. Oh, wait a minute. No.
The width of the ship.
8.2 meters, wasn't it?
Oh, the beam. Right. So in other words, the mosaic is not too far off the width of that beam.
Yeah, which is big. And it's, as I say, this is something special here, Carl. I don't know what's the history of the area exactly in the area of some big town or something. Rutland, I'm not quite sure where that is. But
actually,
special,
Roger,
there's
you know
a lot
what?
of money there. A lot of money.
Actually, Rutland is near Leicester, so I'm just going to see exactly where we're going with this, right?
Leicester. Right.
The
land of the
we'll go back to that. Oh, right, Rutland is going to come up. Rutland is near Leicester.
Right. Okay.
Leicester.
What was
so if we get a little map where
yeah.
So we'll just get this up on you so we can get an idea where this is.
Is that far from the?
Right there it is, Rich.
Is the Fossway? Is
there?
It, or...
Watling Street. Oh right, yeah. No, it's not far away from the Watling Street and the Fossway.
I'm wondering if it's
because so if you look at that map there, Roger, right?
Yeah.
Look in the corner.
Yeah.
The red mark.
Yeah.
So the Fossway would go just a little bit south of there, across to Exeter.
All right. Yeah.
So you are right. It's near. So that would be at the intercedence of the Watling Street and Fossway.
Fossway, yeah. Okay. Well.
Right. So what we're going to do, we're going to go back to that article again.
Yeah.
So there we go. It's 11 meters in length by 7 meters wide. To form a room that would have been large. It would have been an entertaining room. Now, you know one thing I'm thinking about, Roger, right? If it's an entertaining room, it's going to be a standing room, isn't it? So you can actually see the mosaic.
Yes.
You're not going to put seats all over it, are you?
No, I wouldn't think so. No.
So it's like
pretty big. Blimey, 11 meters.
You know what we're going to do? We're going to look at the images in a minute. I want to see what else we've got. I'd see if we get an aerial view.
Yeah.
Though mosaics were used in a variety of private and public buildings across the Roman Empire, often featured famous figures from history and mythology, there are only a handful of depictions of Achilles' battle with Hector at the conclusion of the Trojan War. The villa is surrounded by what appeared to be aisled barns, circular structures, and a possible bathhouse. Human remains were also found in the rubble covering the mosaic, which were likely interred after the building was no longer occupied. So you got the human remains there. This links in with this is rather interesting, Richard, because it links in with the Roman villa at Lantworth Major,
Right.
where we got human remains buried associated actually within the rooms of the villa at Lantworth Major. So that's a link.
Mm.
So we've got the human remains were also found in the rubble covering the mosaic, exactly the same as Lantworth Major. So basically, the building was abandoned. It's probably the relatives of the people who actually had the mosaic originally constructed. Down the generations, they're buried there as well. It's the most exciting Roman mosaic discovery in the UK. In the last century. Well, we've only had the century going for 20 years, but you know, that's quite something. It gives us fresh perspectives on the attitudes of people at the time, their links to classical literature. Now, the point is, Roger, is the owner would have been a native Briton, likely a native Briton, who would have been educated enough to know about classic literature. Okay. So this is someone with a knowledge of the classics who had the money to commission a piece of such detail. And it's the very first depiction of these stories that we've ever found in Britain. So that would, we've got an aerial view coming up there, Rog. Leave it a minute. Look, excited about this because I haven't actually seen this at all. I knew about this, but I haven't seen it at all. What was I going to say? The architect, the mosaic maker is probably somebody who employed craftsmen from Cirencester, but may have come over from the continent. So important in helping us piece together shared history. So there it is. There it is. There it is. It's on the left. There, left.
So
you've got to build it. Right. So what we need to I want this image. I really want to see another one of this so we can play around with it. Hang on, man. Let's just do that. There it is. It's the one on the left, Roger, there with the buckets.
Yeah.
Got it? There.
Yes, I've got
You
it.
just about see them. One panel. There's four. There's one panel, two panel, three panel, four. I think there's 5 panels there. And if you look there, if I can draw it on the screen, I'm going to see if we can get another one of these. But if we can draw on the screen a little bit, right? We've got a wall that's going there, that terminates there, that comes back there, goes all the way down there, and that then comes in there. And then what we've got, Roger, if we can put the panels in, if I change the color a little bit, we got a panel there, which goes there. We've got another one there. I think that's a bit wide. I've done that wrong. We've got another one there. And if I'm thinking right, Roger, got that across there, and you've got maybe another one up there. So you've got that's about right. So if we go across, bit crude, I know, but we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and maybe a 5th one there.
Right.
And if we want to scrub this again, Roger, right?
Yeah.
What we do have on this aerial view that we can actually see, we've got buildings over here, there, and it looks like we've got buildings over here as well. So we got obviously buildings up there. So we've got lots of buildings.
Yeah, so something up top there as well. What's that? Yeah, the top one.
Hang on a minute.
Bottom part of there, there's some layout of walls there.
Hang on. What we need to do, I mean, finish reading this article. What we need to do is we need to see if we got another decent aerial view. See if we got other images. There's lots going on here. So if we go out again. And we go. Strangely enough, that's the end of the article. So so if we type in to see if we can find some other images. So we've got Rutland. Oh,
Roman find or something.
if we go back there. Yeah, if we type in Rutland mosaic Roman. I just want to see if we got any images.
Yes. Oh, maybe.
So we get the images. Hang on, there is some. Yeah, there is some. Let's just have a look at these.
No.
Ah, right, Rog. That one on the right doesn't fit. I don't know if that's part of the same set, but we'll just scroll. Actually, Roger, these are actually only been posted in the last day.
Oh.
Right, so let's have a look at these. I was aware of something, but not. So there they are excavating there.
Right, hang on. Oh, there's the edge of there.
Okay. So if we look, we've got
you can see the outline behind those fellas happening coming.
There we go. There. So there we go.
Right.
We've got the one panel there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and something on the end.
With the edging in the bottom here. And to the right, there's something outside the edging. Down there, yeah.
Yeah, there's lots of holes in it as well, Roger.
It's an amazing thing. This is really amazing.
No, this is
a big find.
The thing is, something like this, it would be a shame to lift the bloody thing and put it in the British Museum. Something like this would warrant a museum.
Another fishbowl.
Well, the thing is, the thing is, right, if I was a farmer, right, this would be an extra way of making money.
Could be, that's right.
You could, you know, I tell you what, Roger, right?
Yeah.
If you could make a lot of money on this.
Yes.
Ah, there we go, Rog.
What?
See if we got a bigger version of this. We just had it then. Nope, it's not. Let me do it. Right, so here we go. There, Rog.
Yes. That's right.
Fantastic.
Clear pattern there. Oh, yeah.
Love it.
Wow.
Oh, hang on.
It looks like could be
bloody lost it again. Hang on.
Fire damage as well, maybe. Yeah.
Hang on. Yeah, I'm going with the fire damage. Hang on a minute. I got silly buggers a minute.
Yeah. I wonder.
Right, there we go. That's that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's a good picture. What's coming up.
That's a really nice one, isn't it? So
yeah.
Go back. Well, I think the rule of thumb is just to leave them as they are. So yeah, these are actually saying that they've only been up a day.
Yeah.
See what we got there. We've done that. There we go. There's an aerial view, Rog.
That's right. All right.
See if this clears up a little bit.
See that patterning is coming through.
Oh, now look at that.
With damage in the middle, is it?
We got damage all over the place. You know, I was saying there was another set of panels. It's not. It's a set of. Do you know this looks like an audience chamber, where you would have had the seating at the one end, and you'd have had this great story in front of you. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of panels, not 5.
Yeah. And it's the shape of the end here. It reminds me of not quite an apse of a either bathhouse type thing, or which it wouldn't be with mosaic, but not some temple.
No. I'm gonna go with this is like an audience chamber. This is like
this end
enter the room. Yeah.
This end seems unusual for what I've seen elsewhere.
No, this is very unusual.
As if they had something in this blunt end, if you like, the left. If there was something in there, like the altar would have been or something. I know it wasn't presumably Christian.
Yeah, but
I
but
don't
the
know.
thing is, Roger, this is gainful employment in the eyes as it is. It looks like
Oh,
there
yeah.
is extensive fire damage on it.
Yes, I think so. Some dark patches. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been ransacked, raided, or perhaps just, I don't know, arrows for the bakehouse or something. But no, it's still what's there is amazing and unusual because of the story it's telling, not just, you know, a pretty pattern with a dolphin or something on it.
There's another one there.
Yeah.
There's one of the panels. This Achilles and Hector.
Yeah.
Achilles on the left, Hector on the right.
Quite amazing, you see. And you reckon this might be later than earlier on,
This,
yeah. And into the third, fourth century.
do you know
That's good,
what,
yeah.
right?
Look at that. Look at the detail on that. Hmm. Wow.
Yeah, that is, yeah.
Hmm. Well. Quite an amazing find, that. Amazing, these people, the way they built these things.
Do you know, I'm looking at that image. I'm not really sure that is actually, if that's
That
a different style. It's not really with it, is it?
Looks like a different place. It's a very, very clear and well preserved one, isn't it? Is that
There we go, Rog.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is extensive damage there.
Yeah, something's happened there.
That doesn't fit. That's in Israel. That is in Israel. That is a mosaic in Israel.
All right, then.
That's not. It's not the same one. This isn't. Well, when you look at images on the computer, you've got to be very, very careful. This is not the same one. I'm just going to go back again just to see if we've got anything else. But we're very lucky, Roger, because most of these have only been posted a day ago.
Well, that's good.
I'm just quickly scrolling. Hang on a minute. I just seen a corker, Rog.
Hmm.
We'll just have a. There's one I've just seen. I want to see it. Oh, hang on. Let me just wait for this to.
What was that on the
right? We're
right?
being a bit impatient a minute.
Yeah.
No, there was something. No, there's something coming up on the left.
Right.
We've got the Achilles. We've got this scene on the left here. I'm looking for.
Oh, on the right.
It was one of these down below. Yeah, it looked
He's
amazing.
in a trench. Yeah.
Yeah, lots of these are from
all over there. Yeah. Some beautiful work. Well, cabling.
Yeah, there's ones from loads of different locations. Yeah.
The god figure of the stakes.
Hang on a minute. Hang on.
Some lovely stuff. Cool. Then.
No, that's not. Yeah, from a massive range of places.
Yeah. Just mosaics.
There was.
Yeah.
That one there. Look at that. So there's one coming up now.
Hmm.
Now that's interesting. The way we've actually got the detail there.
Yeah.
And on the left there. On the left. You got on the left there, you've got a body. Yeah?
Right.
Being carried by looks like a scales.
Oh yes, yeah.
Do you know you need to read all of Homer's Iliad to actually understand what's going on here, because it almost looks as if somebody is Hector, there he is again in the middle. It might be is weighing a body in regards to whatever this thing is on the right.
I wonder.
Yeah, what is that exactly? What is that? So
not a Christ figure.
No, we're not coming into acceptable Christianity yet.
It looks a bit like, but
we're not there yet.
Is a bit not clear for me anyway.
Yeah, we're not there, but we do have damage. Do you know what I'd like to do? There were a couple of other things I wanted to do today, but I wanted to go and see if we've got any other information on this find. Right. So let's just this is what I was on about. This there was this temple found in the Lebanon, right? Which I'll get ready.
Right.
Which I'll get ready, Rog, but we won't do that in a minute. Yeah, so we've got that. That was in October, but I want to just see if we got any more about this Rutland discovery. See if there's any other information out there. Because we're naturally based on a. So there we go. We got the dates there. It's been protected and has been protected as a scheduled ancient monument, right? Let's see what the BBC can give us. Might be able to see a video. I think so. Maybe.
Good. You can find it.
It's up there. We got that. We know all that. Complex. Lots of pottery being found. My family have owned this land for 50, 60 years. That nothing has been found. Here we go. A dining room entertainment area within the villa. And okay, so if we got a video. No, it's just images. There they are. There they are recording it. Look how clear that image is there on the left. Beautiful. Jim Irvin and his father finding this. There's the detail. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Now, what you can see, the pieces are really well formed, actually. So it looks like you've probably got the lighter ones are probably limestone, and the red is obviously brick. And the one band in the middle is actually probably from the Cotswolds, like a sandstone. Right. We've seen that image. Now look at that detail. Do you know when we were looking at scales earlier on, there was a so that's what that ball is. And there's that figure above it there.
Right, yes.
But you've got this nice waves of gouache there. It's beautiful. And if you notice, Rog, right, on the left-hand side, the design that's meant to be placed into that panel has been placed into the border.
Right.
See that on the left? It's been placed into the border on the left.
Yeah.
And if we go down again, discovery like this are so important in helping us piece together our shared history. By protecting this site, we are able to continue learning from it and look forward to what future excavations may teach us. Further excavations in 2022.
All right.
And here we go. Listen to this. The site is on private land and not accessible to the public, but discussions are ongoing. Rutland County Council to set up an off-site display of the villa complex and its finds.
Oh.
So that would be good. Do you know what I'd do as an archaeologist? I'd sit him down and I said, look, mate, you could make a bloody fortune out of this.
That's it. And start
a little bit of information that we've got here, though. Here we go. Discussions about the long-term future. We mentioned that, and the mosaic has been covered. The mosaic has been covered back up. It's been well protected for more than a millennia and a half beneath just over half a meter layer of soil, and it won't come to any further harm now it's back underground. But do you know what? Do you know what? That is an opportunity. You know, that I would retire as a farmer and just make money off that.
Yes.
What? Hey, Roger, you know, you could charge archaeologists for excavating that, right? You could make you could stop farming. I bloody would.
Yeah, well, that's right. It's better living. It makes me wonder how big the site is, because once I've been to Fishbowl, you think, well, have we got another one? Because of the mosaics are so special.
Yeah.
Cleaned up properly as best you can. Hopefully you can see enough. Whatever damage has been done, there's still enough there to
Yes.
show plenty, and you could have artwork on, boards or something, reconstructing what might have been taken out to show you the whole original pattern. And you could build up a whole display area, a museum.
Do you know, Roger?
More to this in the area that meets the eye, what it was doing there and what was going on in the area. Maybe some sort of reference to something which might build on it. I don't know. But it's certainly special, and it's well worth, as you say, if they go far enough with it, to open it up properly and to preserve it. And it'd be quite a sight. Now, whether it's more mosaic there in an area than Fishbourne, for instance, being one of the biggest past.
Fishbourne has room after room of mosaics, but this is like, but they've only excavated one building, so this is going to be one of a number of rooms with mosaics.
Yes, there might be something here that Fishbourne was known as a palace, or called a palace now, but who owned it and what it was doing, I don't know yet. But,
we believe that the local Atrebati leader Berica, who was actually friends with the Romans, he may have actually owned it just before Claude. He's one of those that said to Claudius, "Come over and help because I can't deal. I'm pro-Roman, I need."
Yes, it could be. Yes, that well, a major ally. Yeah.
Yeah, but this one is built in a period that the Roman era is already within the guts of our consciousness. So.
Oh yeah. A couple of hundred years, but yeah.
Yeah. So do you know what I'm going to do? One thing we haven't typed in here, right, is the word plan. Sometimes if we type in this, right, we might, when you type in the right thing and you muck around, right?
Yeah.
If there's a plan. Now it's got other plans of Roman sites. No, we've not got it, Roger.
Too early, isn't it? Too early.
No, we've not got it. So Roger, what I want to do now is I want to there was two other things I wanted to look at.
And if there's anything in the aerial view which might show the outlines of buildings, but you need to try some of that.
Hang on, aerial view of Roman Villa in Rutland. To see what we can get. It's worth one more go, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all new stuff, so it's going to be a building.
Have we got anything?
What's there? Quite an amazing place. So I could say if it's the standard of those mosaics of what's on it. First time I've ever seen anything like it. Is that a plan? What's up?
I've never seen anything like it at all.
I've seen that on the right before.
Oh God!
It was one you showed.
Now that
where's that?
That there is the one at Viraconium, right? So you got the one that's braiding. Actually, let's just have a look at these. Scroll through these a minute. Just this is actually the image that we're coming across. That's above the braiding Roman villa on the Isle of Wight, right?
Right.
So that's on the Isle of Wight. This is the reconstruction at Viraconium Roxeter.
Right.
And then we've got hang on a minute. That's there's the one we've just been looking at.
Yeah. Wow. What is that?
The one I fancy I wanted to look at now, the next image, that's not obviously nothing to do with this. Are we talking about Joe? I fancy that that's a pretty good look for something like what we've just seen at Rutland, maybe.
Maybe, yeah. Hmm.
Obviously, we haven't got any evidence like that, but it may have been an arrangement of buildings and halls and so on.
Hmm.
In other words, what they're trying to do, the local people are building this. They're signing into the Roman idea, but they've still got these little buildings spread out a bit, like the way they used to build.
Yes.
So, right. Anyway, what we'll do now, we've got this one. Yeah, I want to show you this new Roman temple discovered in ancient Phoenician city of Tyre.
Ah. Hmm.
And we can obviously tell that I don't know if this can't be the new stuff, can it? Hang on, we'll just have a read through this article, see what it says. No, we don't want that. Oh God, stuff coming up on the screen a minute.
Hmm.
Hang on. Go away. Wait. Hang on a minute.
Oh.
Adverts.
Yeah.
Hang on a minute. Right, new site found in Tyre. Is that what we're looking at? I don't know. That looked like it's been there for a while.
Must be.
A new Roman temple has been discovered by archaeologists in the Phoenician city of Tyre, Lebanon. 2 phases of construction have been identified from 30 years before the birth of Christ. And then you've got the later phase late Roman period up to the end of Rome in the West in 476. But obviously this is in Tyre. It talks about constructions. It talks about, hang on a minute, rectangular building. Oh, there we go, Rog. We've got this nice aerial view.
Hmm.
You can see where you've got all the more recent excavations there.
Yes, there's one down on the left. More.
Yeah, quite a temple complex, really. So,
Yeah.
so what they've got the latest stuff here, which is on top, and you've got underneath all this paving associated with the temple.
Right.
So this is the earlier stuff underneath.
Hmm.
That they've actually been excavating.
Well.
Obviously, you've got the latest stuff on top, this here, and you've got the earlier stuff.
Hmm.
So if we go out again,
something in Lebanon, is this it?
Yes, in Lebanon. Lebanon. Yeah. The rectangular building is east-west in orientation, right. So that's the main thing in the image. With columns, a podium.
Yeah.
Columns, 26-foot high columns, made from pink granite, which you can see examples of there. It is one of but a few buildings of this character found in Tyre. Researchers believe there may have been a subterranean chamber.
Oh, right.
At least for now, the name of the deity worshipped is unknown. But there they go. There they are excavating.
Yes.
The archaeology is actually quite deep. Look at that.
Yeah. Wow.
It's quite a chunky building, actually.
It is.
Now, if anything like this was found over here, this would be this would have to be a major archaeological site.
Hmm.
And it's talking about lots of catastrophes that occur to these types of sites in regards to Tyre. Buildings constructed over 5,000 years. Various cultures have made Tyre a difficult archaeological site to investigate, with layers of occupation overlapping each other. The superimposed architectural remains, along with natural catastrophes, the rise of the sea level, and the dynamic land development and public works in the recent decades, efficiently obscure the character of the ancient architecture.
Right.
And it's talking about this site will be worked on in 2022. Some more stuff going on there. And there's just something I wanted to click on there. And this one in Scarborough that we mentioned, I think we did mention this last week.
Oh yeah, these fields.
Yeah, that one in Scarborough, yeah.
Yes, I don't know. We lost track of that one. Oh yeah.
That massive, yeah. Yeah,
There
you
you go.
remember that where you had
Yeah,
a central building there, circular building. You had these 4 buildings off, which
underground.
which was a unique hypercore system. There it
That's
is.
right. So what the
Yeah.
heck? Yeah. Yes, I remember that. Yeah.
You got all these new things being found all the time, and I do believe there's one other thing that has been discovered in recent days. Hang on a minute. New Roman discovery. I think there is one other thing. So we've done the one in Lebanon. We've done the one in Rutland, Scarborough.
Ruabon, was it? No, not Wrexham.
That was the Ruabon.
Hmm.
Hang on then. Hang on. There is something else. We've already done that. Rutland.
Mm-hmm.
Done that. Ruabon. What is this one? Yeah. Oh, we've done that one in Rutland. Hang on a minute. Did I just see an aerial view there? Hang on. The dueling chariot. Yeah, this is obviously Rutland. So you've got the dueling chariot. So we've seen that. We know that one. And I fancy that image there. You still there, Rog?
Yep.
Now this is that. I think this is that Roman villa by Aberystwyth. But this was found in 2018.
Mm-hmm.
This one coming up now. Hang on. Right, we got this one by here, which is that one is Traus Coed, the Roman fort in Traus Coed.
Yeah.
Ceredigion. That's the one on the left there.
Yeah.
And it's talking about a Roman road being discovered near Lampeter.
All right.
That one there. That's in 2018 as well. Well, that's new on me. One on the right there. And then what we do have is this little one here. Now, did you know about this? Because Wincliffe Roman Villa near Chepstow.
No.
That's actually quite dinky do.
A lot of new stuff around. I suppose that's either a villa or not a mancio or something.
Yeah, it's quite a small building, to be honest with you. There's got to be an ancillary building. There's nothing else to it.
It might be something I could say like a mancio. If there's any road nearby, I'd have to look around.
Yeah, I can remember them. I can remember this about them finding a Roman marching camp near the near Caer Went.
Right.
You've got that little villa there, which does that translate to? No, it does. It's not the same building, is it? No, that's near
Don't think so.
Wyncliffe, Chepstow,
All right.
and there, Carrow Hill Roman Fort. Now this would be interesting. This bit bottom bit here. Previously unsuspected coastal fort at Kidwelly. Parch marks in grassland revealed the previously unsuspected route of a Roman road running directly south from the Roman town of Carmarthen towards Kidwelly on the coast, a town more famous for its medieval castle.
Yeah.
And it's going a Roman road had previously been guessed to run south from Carmarthen, but was thought to be heading towards the Roman coastal fort at Lucha. This new road now raises the possibility of an undiscovered Roman fort at Kidwelly itself, possibly obscured by the medieval castle and town.
Yeah, probably built on it.
And it's as it goes down there.
I wonder if there's any evidence of stonework from a fort in the castle. Interesting to find out.
Could be.
That's often what they did, you know, like build their own stuff.
It's talking about the about the aerial view in Gwent.
Now that bottom
Carrow
there
Hill.
looks like the rectangle shape. Possible fort is a bit rectangular, but
well, it says this is between Killeen and Caerwent. This is the first Roman auxiliary fort to be revealed in the Vale of Gwent. The playing card shape of the square fort and annex showed up very clearly. There it is there. The 12-meter gap between the inner and the outer ditches equates to the killing zone.
And that big circular thing, is that too small for an amphitheater?
No, it's not. That ties in with the amphitheater at
Unless it's an earlier structure from something else.
Tom and a Muir, which is near Harlech.
All right.
The crop marks are revealed cuts into existing prehistoric burial mounds alongside the new fort to make tile kilns. Do you know on the right there, that looks like there's a road coming in there.
Yes, something.
Got that?
Something.
So if this is not representative of a hill fort, not a hill fort, this is some kind of prehistoric site, the circle thing on the right, rather than anything military. But it looks clearly, that it may have an association with the marching camp, because the definition of the colours of the ditches are very similar.
Right.
And then it goes up quickly. If we do the other one, it's got this is in the Black Hills. Marching camps were built by Roman troops on manoeuvres in Wales, as we know. Talking about a struggle to conquer Wales, which I usually disagree with. Marching camps were temporary overnight stops for troops who would dig in to create a large rectangular defended enclosure filled with tents. They are still incredibly rare in southeast Wales. So we've got new marching camps near Caerwent, and it goes the Wyncliffe site. It's talking about that site there. The drought aerial captured public imagination from the parched brown land. New archaeology was popping out beneath the watchful eyes of aerial archaeologists. At the same time, known sites like Roman villas and forts were appearing with dramatic new detail, as if they had been x-rayed. This example shows the buried Wyncliffe Villa near Chepstow, with all its Roman rooms on clear show.
Mm.
And it goes on to say about the different sites being found there. Right, Rog.
Yeah. Well, good. Interesting.
We'll call that a day. Is there any questions?
No. He likes to follow up these other things, especially Rutland, because there's something going on there quite grand and very unusual for me, I think, to see that mosaic.
Oh yeah, very unusual. I would completely agree with that. Yeah.
you know, something now we can check on again, see what they come up with. And as they come up, we'll get a different idea. Is that one you suggested or something bigger? I don't know, because it's near some roads. It might be a major something owned by somebody rich or like a government or something.
I would say it's part of a complex.
Yeah, something big. Anyway, thanks, Carl.
Definitely. Okay then, Rog. I will
See you later on.
what we'll do, we'll see you next Tuesday, is it?
No, week Tuesday. Because we're away from.
Are you there? Okay, see you a week Tuesday and a week Wednesday at 6 o'clock.
At 6 o'clock, yes. Got it fixed. Okay, mate.
I don't, what I'm going to say to everybody tonight, I don't know if you wanted to sign up for the new Wednesday one. And if you do it, that'll be £32, Rog.
Right, I said that anyway. So. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so that'll sign you up for the Wednesday at 6.
Yes. Okay, I'll do that.
So that'll be £32 for the there'll be 3 dates in December, and there'll be 5 dates in January, I think, because January might have five Wednesdays. I haven't checked that out yet.
Okay then. Right.
Okay then, Rog.
Right. See you soon. Take care. What do you do?
I love you and leave you, and I will see you in 2 weeks.
What do you do for electricity in the caravan? How do you get that?
We've actually got
Generators.
we've actually got this. You can't see it. It's called a jackery.
Yeah.
Right. It's a solar powered generator.
Oh, right. Very good.
And also interesting enough, Roger, we've got battery power for the caravan, and we've actually got a new wind turbine that we've got to install.
That's a good idea.
So we've got wind turbine, we've got a jackery generator, and we've got battery power, and we've actually got gas. So we're not short.
Wow. Well done. Good.
And if the worst comes to the worst, I'll just chuck myself in the van.
Yeah.
What's that, Rog?
Take care. See you soon.
You take care, Rog, and I'll see you in 2 weeks.
Yes, okay, mate. Thanks, Carl. Great. And I'll do a status check on.
Okay, then. Take care.
Ta-ra then.
Thanks for the check. Thank you for watching, and we'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye. And goodbye, my stalker as well. A certain karl-james who's still watching these videos. And